So this practice, as long as you don't have a bad shoulder or something, what you do is you start off like this, by rubbing your hands together. It's called the body scan. And you rub them faster, 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 until they're really hot. And when they're really hot, you just put them down, and you ideally put your finger and thumb together, but you don't have to. And notice how your hands feel. And what you'll notice is tingling. You'll notice blood flowing, the sense of blood flowing in the hands. You'll notice the feeling of life in the hands. And so with the body scan, it's 50-50. The way I teach it is it's partly relaxation, but partly reconnecting with our physiology. We're allowing ourselves to be aware of the feeling in our hands. Just noticing the sensations. And what we do is we move around the entire body, focusing our attention on the body. And the next thing that we allow ourselves to notice is the feeling of the wrists. So if your wrists are in contact with your thighs or with some clothing, you'll notice that feeling. And then we move up and allow ourselves to notice whatever sensations there are in the forearms, along the back of the forearm and along the front of the forearm. And the elbows. We might just notice the feeling of clothing up against the elbows. What we're going to do is relax on the out breath, letting the tension out of all of that area, the hands, the wrists, the forearms, the elbows. Just letting the tightness out. And then moving up to the upper arms. Again, you might notice the sensation of clothing. You're breathing in normally, breathing out. You're letting the tightness out of the upper arms. And then moving your attention up, and you're noticing the sensations in the shoulders. You're noticing the sensation of the clothing in contact with the shoulders, but also whatever tension there is in the shoulders. And then the back of the neck. So this is where checking in with our posture, noticing the elbows by the side and the head balanced comfortably on top of the spine really helps. You're breathing in normally and breathing out, releasing the tension from the shoulders and the back and sides of the neck. And now moving your mind's eye over to the back of your head. See if you're aware of any sensations there. Might be a little bit of tingling around to the top of your head. Just noticing whatever sensations there are. And then relaxing all of that area. Top of the head, back of the head, shoulders, back and sides of the neck, upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists and hands. Now what we're going to do is move down the face, relaxing as we go. And we know what to do. We just want the tongue in contact with the sharp part of the teeth. Breathing in normally. Breathing out. Relaxing the area around the forehead and the forehead. Just letting the tension out from there. If you can't feel it and you want to, you just place the palm of your hand very, very close to the forehead without actually touching it. So you're as close as you can be, but your hand isn't touching your forehead, and there's a tingling and a sensation of warmth. And then you put your hand back down, and you're moving down the face, noticing the sensation in the forehead, releasing whatever tension there is there, releasing tension from the eyebrows and the eyes. So if you're noticing the eyes, you make sure your tongue is between the teeth, just in contact with the sharp part of the teeth. And you're gently releasing the tension from the eyes. And as you move down the face, releasing the tension from the cheeks, just letting it drift away. The mouth and the lips. Tongue still in contact with the sharp part of the teeth, relaxing the jaw. And the throat. And you're noticing the breath rising and falling, chest and back expanding and contracting. And moving down the body, releasing the tension from the chest and the belly and abdomen. And then you're letting the tension out of the waist. And the lower back. And the buttocks and hips. Just letting the tension drift out. Allowing yourself to settle down into the chair, relax down into the chair. And then along the front of the thighs, whatever tension there is there, whatever tightness, just letting it go. The knees, the front of the knees. So it's like a flashlight. We're moving the flashlight from one part of the body to the next. Moving down, relaxing the shins. And down to the feet, the instep. You're just noticing how that feels. Letting any tightness and tension out of it. And then moving along the toes. Starting from your right little toe, second toe, middle toe, your first toe, and then the big toe. Do one side and then over to the other. Little toe, toe number 2, 3, 4, big toe. And then the base of your feet, the bottom of your feet. Allowing yourself to notice the sensation in the feet. Moving round, allowing yourself to feel whatever sensations there are in the heel of the foot on the left side and on the right side. And then back up the back of the calves, the Achilles tendon, relaxing the left calf and relaxing the right calf. The back of the knees, scanning from one to the other. And then the back of your thighs. And you're noticing the sensation of the thighs up against the chair, the clothing around the thighs. And then back round the body, buttocks and hips, lower back, belly, upper back and chest. Just letting all the tension drift out. And the shoulders, back and sides of the neck, and then back round the top of the back of the head, noticing however the nape of your neck and the back of your head feels. Just allowing yourself to become aware of that. And then noticing the top of the head, whatever sensation there is there. Again moving round to the face, forehead, relaxing on the out breath as you move down the face, eyebrows, eyes, cheeks, mouth and lips, and the jaw. The throat and the shoulders. And you're noticing each upper arm, letting the tension and tightness drift out of them. Moving down, all on the out breath, letting the tightness out of the elbows and the forearms. Back of the forearms and the front of the forearms. And then the wrists, the heel of the left hand and the heel of the right hand. palms. Notice the sensation in the left palm and the right palm. And however the back of the hands feel, just letting the tightness and tension out. It's like you've blown up a balloon, you're holding it pinched shut with 2 fingers. And when you breathe out, you're letting all that tightness and tension drift out the back of the hands. And then you're noticing the left hand, the left little finger. How does that feel? And then the ring finger. And the middle finger, all on the left hand. And then the right hand, you're noticing the sensation in the little finger. Just letting the tension and tightness out. And then the ring finger. And the middle finger. And then notice the sensation in the thumbs and the first fingers. So if you've had your fingertips, thumb and fingertips in contact, very, very gently, you'll notice how relaxed they are compared to the rest of the body. And so when you're breathing in, you bring your attention to the space between your eyes. And as you breathe out, it's like a wave of relaxation moving down the body. Starting at the top of the head and moving down the eyes, the jaw, the shoulders, down to the tips of the fingers, down through your feet and into the floor. Breathing in, noticing the space between your eyes. Breathing out from the top of the head, eyes, jaws, shoulders, down to the tips of your fingers, down through your feet and into the floor. Long, relaxing waves of out-breath. Check in at the elbows by the side. Is your head balanced comfortably? Is your tongue up against the sharp part of the teeth? Is your finger and thumb very, very gently in contact? And you're letting this wave of relaxation move down the body each time you breathe out. And then whenever you're ready, in your very, very own time, gently return your attention to your surroundings.